Hello, hello, and welcome to Starstruck Parenting. This is episode 17, I believe. My name is Brooke Niswander. You can call me Coach Niswander. You can call me Brooke, whatever you want. It's all good. I wanted to come on here today and just carry a message to you guys that I think is really, really important that we carry to our kids, but I think we got to carry it to ourselves first. I was just talking to a friend of mine. Now, this fellow and I went to school together, and we're not tight. We're not close, but we're talking about some stuff back and forth through social media, and he was letting me know about how his daughter was getting bullied a little bit in school. And my response was, that's tough. It's a hard thing to deal with. It's, kids can be cruel. And he came back with the most simplistic but really true statement ever, which is she just needs to learn to be herself. And I think that every single one of us can take that lesson and take those words to heart. Because our kids, the majority of them, they watch what their parents do, right? And I've worked really hard over the last few years at making sure that what is seen outside of my home is the same that's seen inside of my home. That what is outside of me that takes place and is viewed by the community around me is the same thing that's going on inside of me. Because, and I'll tell you why, because for a lot of years I was a chameleon. Especially through my alcoholism, my drug addiction. I wanted to fit in. I really wanted to fit in. I wanted to belong so badly that I would pretend to be whatever you needed me to be at the time. And while that made me kind of accepted and fit in certain circumstances or circles, what it really did was alienate me. It made me have a really difficult time knowing who I was or being in touch and comfortable with being me. Because I was always trying to be somebody else. I was always trying to be somebody that I wasn't. I was living a lie. And when you do that, what happens is there's no alignment between who you are and what you're portraying to the world. You're constantly acting. And just like somebody who acts a role long enough, you can start to believe, right? You can act your way into believing. And the person that I was acting as was not as good as me. They weren't me. They weren't this fellow here that you're looking at right now who is okay with being himself to the world. And I'll tell you, when I was able to drop the persona and just be me, and it took a long time for me to realize and understand that I'm enough the way I am. And I was fortunate, right? I had a mom that always told me that I was enough, that I was more than enough. I didn't believe her for a long time. And I think with kids, it's really difficult because in school they're trying to find their way to fit in. They're trying to, they pick the group of people that they want to be involved with, and they try to make themselves fit that mold, instead of being themselves and allowing the people, the other kids that gel with them, to find them. Because it is a law of the universe, it's a law of nature that water will find its own level, right? It always will. And if you are true to you, you are going to find the people that love you. Your kids, if they are true to themselves, they're going to find the people that love them. There may be people that don't like them. There are a lot of people out there. I don't know if there's a lot, but I know there's some people out there that don't like me. And that's okay. Because the people that are my people, they freaking love me. And I guarantee you, if you look at your life, the people that are your people, the people that are your tribe, they freaking love you. They will go to bat for you. They will defend your name when somebody says something bad about you and you're not around. Those are the people that I want in my corner, and I think they're the people that you want in your corner. And I guarantee you, as a parent, they're the people that you want in your children's corner. You want those kids that will stand up for your child when your child's not there and when your child's there. Right? And I think as adults, we understand and we've gotten to know that people like that are not common. Those people that are raving fans, that love us to the center of our being, they're not all over the place. But they are found and they come through interaction, through genuine portrayal of who we are on the inside. When we let the world see that, the world understands realness. And the reality is that at some level, everybody understands and knows when you're being fake. So when you're being fake and things aren't working out right, and things aren't coming across properly, people pick up on that energy. But if we can teach our children to be real, to be who they are, and the right people will love them and the wrong people will disappear out of their lives, and if we can model that behavior, and that's the key there, is because most of what our kids learn, they learn from us. They learn from our modeling. We can talk till we're blue in the face. But if our actions and our behavior show a different side than what we're saying, they're going to go with what we show as opposed to what we say. So when our words and our deeds match, when we embrace who we are on the inside and show that to the world, and we attract to us those people that are our raving fans, that are our true friends, we set an example for our children like no other. I talk to my daughter lots about this because she's very sensitive, and you know, friends come and there was one person who was a really close friend who didn't end up being nice to her, and other people who, you know, are in her life and they're not necessarily, we don't necessarily jive. And you know, we've had lots of talks about it's okay, they don't have to. As long as you are comfortable with being you, the right people will gravitate to your life. The right people will fill up those spots that need to be filled up. And at the end of the day, I want my kids to know that not only are they enough the way they are, they're exactly what this world needs. Because the world does not need another me. The world does not need another you. But the world does need you, and the world does need me. And the world needs our kids to be the people, the entities that they are destined to be, that they came down here to be in the first place. That's what our world needs. So please, do me a favor, like this, love this, comment about, you know, what you learned out of here. Share this with somebody who needs this message today. Because I think it's really important that we get this information out there to the world. And thank you. If you haven't done so already, smash that subscribe button and follow for new content. You guys have an amazing day.